Your passenger's bus is coming.
Hello everybody, how are we doing? Hope you're all well. So tonight we're doing a bit of Ryanair ops. We're not going to forget the poor PMDG. I figured we owe it a good flight tonight. What with all the iFly stuff going on, and I must admit, I think it looks awesome. I didn't want to leave the PMDG out in the cold, so I figured tonight we would give it a go and head over from Cork to Stansted. Now Stansted looks like it's got really good ATC online at the moment, which is unusual for me because normally when I come online, ATC tends to go offline. So, don't know. Can't be bad. So we'll give that a go. Who have we got in chat so far? Gav, unfortunately at work at this time. Am I VAT simming or just casual? VAT simming today, Gav. Hope your day at work goes okay. AV Geek, hello. The Max is really buggy anyway. The throttles are super annoying. Okay, interesting. I haven't tried it. So I'm not really able to speak one way or the other. From what I've seen, it looks awesome. The impression I got was that it's up there with PMDG, which is great. It's great for the sim. Like that can't be bad for the sim, can it? Not really. Like competition's good. It's almost like when Nvidia's got no competition, we end up with ridiculously high GPU prices, which is kind of where we're at the moment. So, which is great if you love Nvidia and you want to be like, yeah, Nvidia, but like, I'd rather have good prices and better competition, to be honest. Who else we got in then? Let's have a look. I need to get a bigger monitor or new glasses. Actually, the optician texted me yesterday being like, it's time for your optician's appointment. It's like, yeah, you're probably right. Maybe it is. Anyway, we got Oliver. Nice to see you. When do you get the AnyBuilds A350 on release? Hopefully, yeah, because I kind of feel like that seems like I don't have that plane in any other capacity at the moment. I would love to get the Max, but at the moment I kind of feel like I've got a lot of money that's about to go out on the channel. Obviously the face reveal we did the other day, that now means we need to buy a camera. So, and they're not cheap. I need to buy a new chair because mine's falling to bits. The 9800X 3D is coming out soon. I'd like to upgrade to that for the channel. Got to buy Flight Sim 24. Like all this money's going out, and at the moment, $70 on a sub version of a plane I already have feels like quite a lot of money. Which is a shame, but yeah, that's kind of where we are really. $70, what's that, like 52, 53 pounds? We'd really use that money elsewhere at the moment. And that's not a criticism against iFly. I understand, yeah, they've got to make their money, and they should make their money. Just the timing's a bit bad for me at the moment. Who else have we got? Abdullah, hello. What plot have you... How much have you paid for your yoke? Oh god, that was ages ago, man. I got it on a deal. I can't quite remember what the actual total was, to be honest. It was 2 something. I didn't pay 3. But yeah, sorry. Wasp, there you are. Yeah, not it's online. Let's all log off. Yeah, that'd be about right, wouldn't it? That'd be about right. Although, in a way, it's kind of easier because it's less pressure. I don't know. There we go. Gary, hello. David, hello. Glad the PMDG's not been forgotten. Seems as new aircraft features 24 comes along, the good old reliables get forgotten. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of truth to that. There's like the whole like new shiny thing, isn't there? Although it does look like the iFly is incredibly good. So I think hopefully it will... That's always the test, isn't it? Does the plane outlive the new shiny period of time? Because like, I mean, look at VAT Sim Radar at the moment. Look at Stansted. It's all lit up. There's loads of Maxes on the ground. Everyone's like flying the Max. But in 2 months' time...
Shark 711 Cork, good evening. Identify, continue VAPA 1 Romeo,
that's the real
descent
test, in my
3000
view.
feet.
Hello, Lee. How you doing? Righty-ho. Anyway, that's enough of this outside view.
At 3,000 feet.
Let's get in here and have a look. So I fiddled the time, and I know that annoys
Papa
some
1
of you.
Romeo for the ILS, runway 16.
And for those of you it does annoy, I'm sorry. But I'm not really that sorry.
No worries.
Good. Right, what was I doing up top? So I've set the navs. We've already got the battery on. Emergency lights are armed and guarded, and we're running on not emergency power, external power. We are running off of.
Passengers bus is coming.
But yeah, I always feel like we're leaving something on the table if we stream at night. Not the biggest fan of that. So we've got the Simbury flight plan loaded in onto our EFB. I have also got it partway ready to be unloaded. So we'll just load that in now. Hey, Dave's our first Twitch chatter of the night. Congrats, Dave. Nice to see that it's an actual human and not a bot trying to sell me cheap viewers. Just completed my first VATSIM flight from Munich to Gatwick. Probably not the best of airports to start, but watching your videos really helped. Oh, nice, thanks, man. Honestly, like, I did wonder that as well when I did like Gatwick to Manchester for my first one. And everyone was like, why did you choose those airports? It's like, well, I don't know. Like, they didn't seem that bad. It's like taxiways, same as anywhere else. So, I don't know. Maybe it was a bad idea. I don't know. That's the one thing I seem to know the older I get. The one thing I know is I don't know. Alrighty. Duly noted, Wasp. We should tune ATIS actually, shouldn't we? That's assuming ATIS is still online. Was it 1209025? 1209025. Right, let's listen in.
Type ILS, landing runway 16, takeoff runway 16, transition level 65, wind 140 at 14, visibility 3,500 meters, mist 200 broken, 1,800 broken cumulonimbus, temperature 14, dew point 14, QNH 1000 hectopascals. Advise on initial contact. You have listened to information. Bravo.
Information bravo. There we go. Happy days. How are we doing for the loading up? 112, 113 out of 170. So we're nearly done. Let's get in touch with Cork approach. Obviously VATSIM being top down, the approach frequency, as there's no one else online, does a lot. So that's 119.90, which we are on board with. What sound am I at? Oh, I should have made a note of that, shouldn't I? Let's have a look. Stand 11. The external camera strikes again. Oh, well done for doing it, Dave. Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it, that first little bit? I mean, I even feel it like right now. I know that in a moment I need to make my first contact of ATC. I've got quite a lot to say, I've got quite a lot to listen to, and I probably shouldn't get it wrong. So I'm a little bit like, still. So it never leaves you, in my opinion. Just wing the stand. Fairly certain I was flying with Wasp once and forget where we were. I seem to recall the clearance comms being something like, I'm at stand, don't know where. And it was all fine. Good. Right, let's give them a buzz. See what they have to say. Cork approach, good evening, Ryanair 467 at stand 11. Information, Bravo on board, aircraft type Boeing 737-800, looking for clearance to Stansted.
Ryanair 467 Cork, good evening, clear to Stansted. Papa 1 Sierra, departure, runway 16, initial climb 5,000 feet, and your squawk 7020.
Clear to Stansted on the Vapor 1 Sierra departure, runway 16, initial climb 5,000, squawk 7020, Ryanair 467.
Ryanair 467, thanks for your back correct information. Bravo's current QNH checks 1000, and you can report ready, push and start.
QNH 1000, information Bravo, and we'll report when ready to push, thanks.
Sharmark 711, clear to land, runway 16, surface wind checks 140 degrees, 14 knots.
Aviation Gaming, how you doing? Right, let's get our squawk in. What was I? 7 0 20. Hey, boarding complete. That's what we like. So, init ref, let's get our GPS. Oops, wrong button. See, I know what I'm doing. Init ref. Next page, grab a GPS coordinate, get that in the scratch pad, back a page, and we'll paste it in here. And we are at Cork, EICK, and we are at gate 11. There we go, and we're just going to check all of these longitude, latitude coordinates, make sure they're reasonable. One isn't wildly different from the other. That all looks good, so let's go to the route. Now we're using runway 16. Let's do per finite request. While we're at it, we'll get 5,000 feet in the window, because that's what we were instructed as our initial climb by Cork. Mr. Roberticus, how are you? Loved watching the Goodbye MFSS video. Can't even say it. It's lots of 24 streams and videos. Absolutely. Absolutely. And can I just say, the response to that video was so nice. I've never been more nervous to hit upload than I was when I was doing that. Yeah, I was fairly stressed out thinking about uploading that video. Alright, your dampener. Get the old window heats on. What is our cruise? .330 allegedly. And the runway elevation into Stansted is 332. So we'll go 350, I guess. Never quite sure what to do on that, whether you round down or round up. Hey, Lone Gamer's in. Good evening. How are you? I saw your comments. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. No worries, Dave. Appreciate it. Dave's been a hero over in Twitch. Trying to help me get to affiliate. What I need 3 average viewers, which honestly on YouTube I'd be like, oh, that's easy. But on Twitch it's like, not so much. Okay, set QNH. Yeah, fairly short, Paul. I will see how we do for time. Might be able to go somewhere else afterwards. be a question of how much time there is and how knackered I'm feeling. Alright, N1 limit, let's do some performance calculations. Runway 16. So flaps 5, engine rating TO, select temp 40. TO's already selected, so we just need to pop 40 in there. Flaps 5, 137, 139, 146. 137, 139, 146. Good. Both
Show
systems
711 on ground time 29. You can make a 180 backtrack, cross the intersection, runway 0725, AK right and Charlie.
Clear the backtrack and crossing runway 2507 and vacate Charlie, Charlie from Malta.
Barcelona to Ibiza and back. Yeah, we should do that on the channel. That'd be cool. Because they're not particularly far, are they? But they're totally valid routes, because there's going to be a lot of people that want to go there. Imagine in real life, they're quite busy little routes, actually. Good, good, good. Right, departures and arrivals. We're departing runway 16 on the... what was it again? Vapel 1 Sierra. So, pretty much straight out and make a left. That'll do. Takeoff speed's deleted. Fine, we'll do it again. Trim 545, let's just set that now. Beautiful. And it's a long way off yet. But Stansted, allegedly we're going to be going into ILS 04. On the Zurich 1 Charlie.
Sherlock 711, you can vacate right and Charlie, parking stand number 9.
Well, Charlie and stand up a line, sir.
Zurich 1 Lima, that's the one. And we'll transition at Laurel. Hey, cheers, Lone Gamer. Let's have a little step through the route. So, out of Cork, looks alright to me. And we got this funny little route into 04. Unable 250 knots at BPK. That's alright, we can sort that en route. Cruising at flight level 390, allegedly. Okay, let's get the APU on and let's start thinking about getting ourselves out of here. Okay, so runway 16, I was just thinking about the taxi instructions. It's going to be incredibly simple. I was just looking at where we are. It's like, oh, we might have to taxi quite a long way. But no, it turns out we're not going to have to, so that's cool. You got mixed feelings about the Max, Lone Gamer? Why is that? Aviation, if you're getting screen tape, say you've got a 30 Hz monitor, you could just limit the sim to 30 FPS and then that will get rid of the tear. And honestly, 30 FPS is probably fine for the sim. Maybe not what you want to hear if you're enjoying looking at gear, but just so you know. Oh, go on, bore us with a long list. We love a good long list. Alright, APU. Let's take the power from the APU, that's good. Let's get our fuel pumps on. Let's get the passengers belted up. And we are going to get GSX almost ready. to go. Okay, it's got the runway heading of 164 in. $146 plus 15, 161. Good. Good, good, good. We're looking all right. We're looking all right. In which case, let's get GSX on the case because they're going to be a minute, aren't they? $460 watt on Twitch. Follows. I mean, Twitch is awful. Awful for discoverability. Like, hideous.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh, Wasp, that's a good point. Hang on. Performance. 8 cores, 8 logical processors. Yeah, so I've still got it off. I'd totally forgotten all about that. Yeah, we're doing all right.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Yeah, the thing with Twitch, Lone Gamer, is you've got to like market yourself elsewhere on other platforms and tell them to come to Twitch. Otherwise, because it basically ranks people top to bottom, doesn't it? So like, you know, Tim the Tank Man or whatever, he's always at the top for like Warzone or whoever's big and live at the time. And then if you decide, oh, hey, maybe I'll be a Warzone streamer, it's like, good luck, because you're going to be right at the bottom of like 1,000 people. Hey, 140 is still pretty good. Yeah, I figured we'd try it, Wasp, because, you know, like, well, for those sticking around on 2020, it might be handy to know that. Cork approach Ryanair 467 stand 11 requesting push and start.
Runner 467, push start approved, face north.
Push and start approved, face north, Ryanair 467. Nose left, tail right then. Ah, got to take the chocks out.
Releasing park brakes. All engines are clear. Start at will.
Okay, anti-collision on. Let's turn on the APU bleed, turn the packs off. Engine 2, into ground. What's that N2 number? Cheers, Lone Gamer. I'm going to get 2024 for sure, Zesmin, yeah. Oh yeah, let's start the flight. Ah, they're going to find me as well now because I'm early. Yeah, you'll be able to get to 24 on Game Pass from day one, hopefully. Well, definitely, that's what they've said. Alright, engine 1 into ground. Oh, let's turn on yoke cam. If you're wondering like why I'm not on camera today, given that I've just done a camera face reveal, it's because I'm trying to sort out a camera. I've got this yoke cam thing going here, but honestly it's not very good, so...
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Set flaps to 5. GSX, if you would be so kind as to...
Cockpit to ground.
Go away.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking the nose gear.
Alright, flight directors on LNAV, VNAV, auto throttle. Let's take power from the engines, which means we can turn off the APU, turn the packs on.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Let's get the Pro Peats on while I think of it. Ryanair 467, ready for taxi.
Runner 467 straight ahead and fly Alpha line up and wait runway 16.
Straight ahead, and you said line up and wait, runway 16?
Okay, firm.
Roger. Right, let's get moving. Turn it up a bit for takeoff, shall we? Of course, I forgot to do my taxi lights. Alright, here's runway 16. Let's very quickly put our transponder on. Turn the lights on. Engines into continuous. Strobe and steady. And I do believe we were told to line up runway 16. You know, for a freebie world update, this airport is very nice. I like it a lot.
Runner 467 when ready, clear takeoff, runway 16, surface wind checks, 140 degrees, 13.
Good takeoff runway 16, Ryanair 467. Alrighty ho. Hold on the brakes. Altimeter is not correct. Well spotted. Thank you very much. Thrust set.
E1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Cool. Good evening, easy to stop. We're inbound late pole, descending to 250 with information. Bravo.
Easy 27 Alpha Cork, good evening. Squawk 5626.
5626, thanks, easy to stop.
Ryanair 467, report passing altitude.
Passing 2,000 feet, Ryanair 467.
467, thanks, that check's identified on departure. You can make a left turn now and track to Pushback, flying to 50190 speed is
190 direct to Bamba, Ryanair 467.
Easy 27 Alpha Cork, thanks, have you identified flight 5 nautical miles east of the field. Continue inbound to Vapal for the Vapal 1 Romeo arrival, ILS runway 16.
Vapor 1 Romeo for ILS 16, easy to stop.
Easy 27 Alpha Cork, roger, descent for level 80.
Beautiful.
Flight level 80, easy to stop.
Oh, look at the rainbow. Okay, rejected takeoff can come away now. Let's do an altitude intervene. So we're cleared for flight level 190, flaps are up. A little bit of a shortcut coming out here tonight. Whoa, White Hat with the 1999. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love your streams. Have a good flight. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Simon, thanks for helping us out with the altimeter there. For whatever reason, I could have sworn that said 1000.
ERA 431 radio check end. Hello to the stream.
Echo Whiskey 431 Cork is U55.
Hello, Julian. From South Africa. Very cool. Let's reset the heading bug 085. So we're going to be on that heading for quite some time. Yeah, this is good.
Ryanair 467, Cork, request from Shannon's, climb now for level 170.
Climb flight level 170, Ryanair 467. I could have sworn we were cleared to 190. Now, am I staying with Cork Approach then, or am I going to Shannon Control now? Cork Approach, apologies, Ryanair 467. Are we to go to Shannon Control now, or are we staying with you?
I'm just waiting for him to accept on them.
Roger, thanks.
And Ryanair 467, you can contact Shannon now, 134.26, good day.
Contact Shannon 134.26, thanks for the service. Alright, 134. .26. Go the other way. A little bit of confusion there on my part. That's okay. Alright, let's get the lights off quickly. Engines out continuous. Channel control, good evening, Ryanair 467 at flight level 130, climbing for 170.
467, channel control, good identify, climb to flight level 330.
Climb to flight level 330, Ryanair 467. Happy days. Hey Chelsea. Not seeing much out the window. Oh, here we go, that's better. Hey, Kibris. I bumped into you on Twitter the other day, didn't I? Always good practice to have the next waypoint visible on your inner ND. Fair point. There we go. Mirrors are getting a bit dim in here. Yeah, loving that. Look at that view. Like iFly versus PMDG discuss. I don't really have the right to discuss it, unfortunately. All I can say is that I really like the PMDG, and I don't like the PMDG any less in light of the iFly. I think the iFly is an incredible contribution to the sim, to the community. And frankly, the more of that, the better. Because competition is, you know, a rising tide lifts all ships and all that, you know. We don't want to end up in a situation like we do with graphics cards where Nvidia's like the one, and then we all end up paying a fortune for not that much. But yeah, to Wisehat's question, Wisehat, thank you again for the donation. Really appreciate that. Probably not immediately, no, because I've got quite a lot of money that I need to spend on the channel. Need to sort out a camera. My chair is literally falling to bits, like it could collapse at any moment. Wouldn't surprise me if it did. And there's a hole in the armrest where the leather's worn away, and now there's just like exposed foam, such that my kid has been basically sat in here playing Forza Horizon 5 when I'm not streaming, just sort of idly picking foam out. So now it's just down to the bare wood, which is really nice. So yeah, looking for a new chair. Would welcome any advice on what chair to get. I've been looking, oh there you go, Lone Gamer, looking at Secret Lab. Yeah, I've been looking at Secret Labs. I've also been getting loads of ads on, I don't know where, whatever social media I look at, for a firm called Boulies. Boulies, and it basically looks like a slightly modified take on a Secret Lab for about £200 less. Now the reviews look alright, although all the reviews went live at the same time, which tells me they were all sent the chair and it was part of a campaign. But they seem legit. Yeah, Lone Gamer 550, that seems to be about right. But yeah, the Boulies, I think they start at like 290, and then they do a max version, which is like a bit bigger, for 365. which I feel like I'm taking a punt, really, because I can't sit in it. Ah, look at that, we're cloud surfing. Let's just check in with the front here and make sure we're all good. Whoa, look at those clouds.
Hello, it's Ryanair, so Robert, you passing 2005, please.
Didn't catch a word of that.
Ryanair 8 Sierra Bravo. iFly passing 3000 to 5, February 5.
Yours was an
Control
XM.
129, that's not 180. 129, 180, that's right.
Yeah, I probably need to get the bigger one. Probably need to get the bigger one. Yeah, I'm fairly big. I'm like 6'4" if I stand up straight. Not quite as heavy set as I used to be. Am I going to buy the iFly? I would like to, when the timing's right. Like I was saying a minute ago, that's why we're talking about chairs and stuff. I've got quite a lot of money to spend on the channel at the moment. And yeah, as soon as YouTube coughs up this month, it'll more or less all be going straight out the door. So as brilliant as it looks, and it does look good. Like, it does look good. I'm not saying I'm not buying it because it's bad. I'm saying that I haven't got the money for it right now. And there are bigger priorities, I would argue, for the channel right now than a slightly different version of a plane I already own and very much enjoy. Now, if there were no 737 like the PMDG on the sim, I would be all over the iFly, all over it. Like, insta-buy, take my money. But the fact that the PMDG is out has slowed me down a little bit. Not saying I won't get it eventually. But buying cameras, buying chairs, buying iPads, buying capture cards, buying this, that and the other. It'd be interesting to see, like I say, in a couple of months, are people still flying it on VATSIM? Because there's definitely like a new shiny effect on VATSIM. You like whenever there's a bit of scenery that gets released, like when Luton got released, everyone's flying in and out of Luton. VATSIM staffed it really well. Whereas now it's like there's nothing going on at Luton. It's just like that moment has now passed. The PMDG moment with the 737, that moment came and it stayed, and is still here, I would argue. And I think the iFly's got every chance of sticking around too. But it's always interesting to see whether it will. Like, the court of public opinion is a funny thing. Oh my word, loads of stuff just came online. Okay, so it looks like we've got... What do we got? No London control, but we've got Stansted radar, Stansted tower, and Stansted ground. Look at that. AL Gaming, how are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, it's a good point, Lone Gamer. I mean, PMDG were going to do a max, weren't they? But didn't they recently announce that they're going to sort of hold off on that? Due to some sort of conflict of interest.
Right, 467 continue, Unicom 122, that's nice, alright.
Over to Unicom, thanks for the service, Ryanair 467. Alright, so the next bit of contact we're going to have, I think, is going to be with Essex Radar as we come into Stansted. Alright, Rob. Yeah, there's not a lot to see out there, is there? Might as well be flying at night time with all this cloud. Yeah, as excited as I am for iFly, and I do hope that we can buy it soon. I feel like we shouldn't be forgetting the PMDG. It's been a staple of the sim for a long time. Do I not have push to talk on my yoke? At the moment, no, I've got it on my Warthog stick on the Ava base. Don't ask me why. I think there's a piece of software that will allow you to have it on multiple buttons, like it kind of virtualizes the... It's like a middleman, if you imagine. So you can map different buttons to this piece of software and then you expose that software to vPilot. It's like a drug. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say, like... Remember all the fuss about the MD-11? I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen that one flown a lot lately. Now, in fairness, I never bought it at all, but... We had the initial wave of enthusiasm and then it just kind of disappeared, didn't it? I forget what that app's called, Wits, and it's definitely a thing. Someone recommended it to me and I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. No, and I feel the same way about that, Lone Gamer. I feel bad that I bought the 737 and haven't really flown it all that much. In fairness, I did say when I bought it, I'll buy it for the channel, because I feel like I need to, for the channel. And we'll do some videos with it, and hopefully that'll pay for it, which it did, I'm pleased to say. But I did say from the outset, I'm waiting really for the freighter. The freighter's the one I want. Because it just feels janky, like flying a 777 on such short routes, like the route we're doing right now. To me, that would just be like a passenger 737-300ER. Are you kidding? Like, I know it's a sim and it's just a game, but it doesn't feel right at all. However, if it was full of freight, it feels a lot more justifiable in my mind to be doing routes such as this around the UK and Europe. Because if you look at freight operators, they do all sorts of weird routes. Because it's almost like freight has a different rule book to passenger operations. Because obviously passengers, you know, it's based on passenger demand, but freight can need to go anywhere. So yeah, while I do feel bad about not flying the 777 all that much, I do kind of feel like, well, I did say that I probably wouldn't until the freighter gets it. Then it'll be cargo ops out of East Midlands, 24 hours a day. If you could have the PMDG or the iFly, which would you choose? I don't know. I've not flown the iFly. Both look good. Well, the PMDG is good, I can tell you that much. And the iFly looks fantastic from what I've seen of it. Like I say, we've just got quite a lot of money going out on the channel at the moment. Lots of expenses, and the iFly is going to have to get pushed, I'm afraid. Do you take the idents off the Airbus throttles when flying Boeing? Oh, like the detents? No, I leave them. They don't bother me. You can just push through them, really. And to be honest, when you're on final approach, the majority of your throttle movement is beneath the climb gate. Or at least it is for... I've actually 3D printed new detents, so my climb gate is now a lot higher. So as a result of that, most of the movement is going to be beneath the climb anyway. Hey, Daz, a good job. You grabbed the Ava base. How? You love it. Good. I'm glad the review helped. It's always tricky doing reviews like that when a brand sends you something, because I was just waiting for the comment of, you're only saying that because Thrustmaster gave it to you. It's like, no, honestly, like, look at my setup. It's been Thrustmaster for years before they even sent me anything. Like, they're good, honestly. But yeah, going from the Warthog to the Ava. So I don't know if you saw the Warthog video, but I did the Warthog first, and I didn't touch the Ava base. I was looking at it the entire time. It was down on the floor while I was testing the Warthog, and I was like, I don't want to touch it. I want to test the Warthog on its own merits. And I thought it was very good. I was like, this is brilliant. Like, feels great, nice and heavy. Big upgrade over the TCA stick. Then I got the Ava out, and I was like, oh, I get it now. I get it. And what's really weird, Dazza, is that, like, when dealing with brands and stuff, it's quite common. Yeah, they want you to use a certain link in the description so that they know that they came from you. Thrustmaster didn't do any of that. Like, they were so chill. But just basically like, here's the stuff. Make some videos. Let us know what you think. We're listening. That kind of attitude. It was really, really healthy, I thought. Hello, Thomas. Alright, what have I missed in chat? You can go broke with MSFS. Yes, you can. And it's easy to get caught up in it all, isn't it? You know, if you were to load up YouTube and you see, like, me flying to a new airport, and then you see British AV Geek flying to the same airport, and you see Gav flying to the same airport, and you see someone else flying, you're like, oh, that new airport. And then you see VATSIM light up because, of course, everyone's flying to that airport, and you kind of feel like the uncool kid if you don't have that airport. So I get it. I get the pressure. I feel it too. Is Phoenix better than iFly? Oh, I don't know. I haven't flown the iFly, so I can't really say, but the Phoenix is very good. Very, very good. Yeah, the 7376 from PMDG actually is a very good point there. If you want to learn the aircraft and you don't really care about how long it is, the 600 is very, very good, because I think it's like half the price, isn't it, of the 800? Or getting on for it. But, you know, up front it all looks the same, more or less, so... I think for me, the next ones I want to be looking at is the 7.5 from Bluebird. Be very cool to fly some 7.5 ops. Not only that, Daz, like from my point of view, if I'm going to stream a plane, I feel like I need to know how to fly it reasonably well. Like, my whole point of the channel has never been to be the best flyer. Like, my channel has always been about, let's learn together, rather than me sitting here being like, and this is how you do it. Like, that's never been my style, not really. But nevertheless, I do feel a certain pressure that I should be able to operate the aircraft with some degree of competency. Now, once you start adding up all the planes, like A320, 73, to an extent the 777, I kind of feel like I'm pretty fluent in those planes. But like earlier on this afternoon, I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll fly the ATR because that's had an update. Then I was like, oh god, I don't know how to fly the ATR, I've forgotten. And then the other day I thought, oh, what about the A300? It's like, oh, I've forgotten how to fly the A300. But I wouldn't feel confident taking that on VATSIM. If I get told to put that into a hold, I'll be like, what do I do? Like, so there almost comes this like mental overhead for every plane that comes out. For me to just stream with it and take it on VATSIM, it's like it can start to add up a little bit in your mind. East Midlands Peerage, yeah, that's my plan. When the 777 freighter comes out, get the East Midlands from Peerage, get the freighter, then we're cooking for some cargo ops around Europe. Planning on getting the Premium Deluxe, but I'm a hardcore simmer and I wanted to know your opinion on which to get. Well, if you want the 787, then you're going to have to get the Premium Deluxe, aren't you? Or will it carry over from 2020? I forget. From my point of view, I kind of feel like I lean on the third-party stuff so much that whatever they bundle with the sim doesn't matter all that much. I don't really fly the 787 as a rule. It's not really... Yeah, I'm not too fussed about that one. Maybe I should be, I don't know. Bluebird are doing a 787, aren't they? Once they finish the 7.5 and the 7.6. There you go. Lone Game has figured it all out. That's why he gets the big bucks. Should I buy the A319, 320, 321 or the iFly? I don't know, depends what you want to fly. Do you want to fly Airbus or do you want to fly Boeing? Yeah, I think the standard edition should do nicely of 24, which is just as well because that's slightly less money that has to be spent on the channel. So. Do I prefer Airbus or Boeing? It varies, to be honest. I think the key is to have them both and you can go between them.
ED3 Juliet out of cockpit for a couple minutes.
I'm Bristol Traffic, Tom Jet 9, Hotel Echo, commencing base turn for 39, Bristol.
Good.
ED3 Juliet, reach flight level 340.
I'd be surprised, Thomas. That's nothing against any builds. It's just the Phoenix is so flipping good. Like, how do you really... That's going to take a minute or two, isn't it, to... Alright. Let's start the old descent, shall we? Yeah, I mean the Airbus kind of feels more like a flying laptop, doesn't it, sometimes? Why am I not descending then? What's going on here? There we go. You just take it out of VNav and then back in. Forecast. Request the winds. Yeah, I mean Phoenix is kind of the top of the range, I would say, in terms of Airbus. Although the fly-by-wire is free, and that will get you quite a long way, really, for free. So. Hey, cheers, Dazza. Thanks for becoming a member, mate. Might need a little bit of speed brakes in a moment, I fancy. Just slightly off profile. That's more like it. I think basically what happened there is I was too busy chatting and we went through top of descent and I didn't realise. Okay, Essex approach. Is 120625. Got that one loaded in. That's enough complaining in the back. Nothing like a cheeky nosedive. Okay, QNH at Stansted is 1011, I believe. Yep, there it is. So the auto brakes 3 for our landing. Get 1011 dialed in. Information November appears to be current. Runway new 04. Transition level is 75. Do. Unable 250 knots at BPK. Alright. So what if we were to do... Oops. Do a speed intervene. I reckon it's going to be fairly loaded with maxes when we get there, you know. Keep bringing ourselves down. We're going to go to 6,000 at Laurel. Put 6 in for now. That'll do. "737 parties all over the shop." Okay, let's bring our speed down to 300 knots. Won't be long till we get to Essex radar, surely. Aha! Talk of the devil. Please contact me 120625.
Right, heading 215, easy 19 in the hotel.
Essex approach Ryanair 467 with you, flight level 140.
Ryanair 467, Stansted radar, hello. Vectoring ILS runway 04. Descend flight level 110.
Vectoring for the ILS 04 will descend to flight level 110. Ryanair 467.
United 397, report your passing altitude.
United 97, altitude 3,400, climbing 5,000.
Ryanair 3 Vision, United 297, climb now, flight level 150.
Climb now, flight level 150, United 297.
Easy line 004, runway 07, clear takeoff, winds 110 degrees, 11 knots.
Thank you, clear takeoff 07, easy 9004.
Good evening, approach Ryanair to Lima, Kazan, to border to information over.
Ryanair 2 Lima, Stansted radar, hello, contact Stansted ground 121.730.
Hey, RI.
Approach good evening, Ryanair, Mike Golf on the Tel 21 you are, passing flight level 150.
Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, Stansted radar, hello, descend flight level 140.
Flight level 140, Ryanair, Mike Golf.
Ryanair 467, route direct Barkway, descend flight level 90.
90 for Barkway, Ryanair 467.
Easy 907 Lima Hotel, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
Descent altitude 3,000 feet, easy 97 Lima Hotel.
Ryanair 37 Uniform Mike, descend flight level 80.
8037 Uniform Mike.
Item 195, passing 4,000 feet to 6,000 feet.
Air Exco 905, Stansted radar, hello, climb now, flight level 110.
Flight level 110, make 195.
Ryanair 467, speed 250 enough or greater.
250 or greater, Ryanair 467.
Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, reduce speed 220 knots.
220 knots, Ryanair 7 Mike Golf.
Easy 9004, report your passing altitude.
Easy 9004, there's leveling off now 5,000.
Easy 9004, thanks, climb now, flight level 80.
Level 80, easy 9004.
Sunset Tower, good evening, Eastern Foxtrot, passing flight level 47.
Easy 7 Foxtrot, Stansted radar, hello, climb now, flight level 120.
Climb now, flight level 120, Eastern Foxtrot.
Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor, speed 220 knots, question 230 knots, descend flight level 90.
Speed 230 knots, descend flight level 90, Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor.
United 297, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
122.8, good day, KLM, correction, United 297.
Easy 97 Lima Hotel, turn left, heading 185.
Left heading 185, easy 97 Lima Hotel.
Golf Charlie Tango, Alpha ready for departure.
Golf Charlie Tango, runway 05, cleared takeoff, the Stansted winds 110 degrees, 12 knots.
Cleared takeoff, runway 05, full backtrack, Golf Charlie Tango.
Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Ryanair 7 Mike Golf.
Easy 97 Lima Hotel, descent altitude 2,500 feet.
Descent altitude 2,500 feet, easy 97 Lima Hotel.
Let's get the course in. Sorry if I'm ignoring you, chat.
Mexico 905, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
This guy sounds busy and I don't want to mess him around.
Going to Unicom 122.8, thank you very much for the service.
Easy 7 Foxtrot, route direct Welland.
Route direct to Welland, easy 7 Foxtrot.
Alright, 10,000 feet coming up.
This radar, good evening, Ryanair 9025, 253, passing 3,400, speed for 5,000.
Ryanair 90253, Stansted radar, hello, climb now, flight level 150.
Climb now, flight level 150, Ryanair 90253.
Easy 907 Lima Hotel, turn left heading at 130 degrees.
Turn left heading 130 degrees, easy 97 Lima Hotel.
Easy 7 Foxtrot, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Unicom at 122.8, thank you very much, easy 7 Foxtrot.
Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor, turn right heading 290 degrees.
Alright, 290, 74 Charlie Victor.
PTFS, how you doing?
Coast Guard 224, that's fine. Descend altitude 2,000 feet, basic service passing 3,500. Easy 970 Hotel, turn left heading 010 degrees, cleared ILS 04.
Turn left heading 010 degrees, cleared ILS 04. Easy 97 Lima Hotel.
Okay, so we are going direct to
Stansted
Barclay.
approach, Ryanair 3 double echo, passing
Let's,
2,700
do a flaps 30 landing.
6,000.
Ryanair 3 Echo Echo, Stansted radar, hello,
Up
maintain
here.
5,000.
Maintain 5,000 Ryanair 3
Oh, there you go,
double
Gus
echo.
just said it.
Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor, turn left heading 265.
Left 26, Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor.
Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, descend flight level 100.
X-ray Quebec, on the ground, up to standard on 8, requesting clearance.
Dear.
Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec, cleared Kerry, Rodney 1 Charlie departure. And one
How's the
accept
vaccine
climb,
volume for you? Is it
score
too loud?
5413.
Squawking 5413 on, can you just repeat the departure again? Sorry, Ryanair 34 X-ray.
No, it's just the Rodney 1 Charlie.
On the Rodney 1 Charlie departure, Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec.
It's time
Correct.
next year,
Break
orders.
easy 97 Lima Hotel, contact Stansted Tower 123.805, goodbye.
Tower 123.805, easy 97 Lima Hotel.
Ryanair 37 Uniform Mike, turn left heading to 25, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1010.
So can you repeat that for 37 Uniform Mike? You got call.
No, it's heading to 25, descend 6,000, QNH 1011.
1011, 6,000 feet, and the heading of 225 for Ryanair 37 Uniform Mike.
Easy 9004, contact Gatwick Tower, question Gatwick Director 126.825, goodbye.
Water Director 126.825, thanks for help, easy 9004, good night.
Coast Guard 224, entering Southend control airspace, so score constant security, my service terminates, frequency change approved.
Many thanks for your assistance.
Ryanair 3 Echo Echo, fly heading 2905.
Heading 295, Ryanair 3 double echo.
Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor, turn left heading 230 degrees, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Left 230, descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1011, Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor.
Ryanair 90253, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Monitor Unicom 122.8, Ryanair 90253, good evening. Yep.
Golf Charlie Tango, report your passing altitude.
Charlie Tango, passing 3,000 for 6,000 en route to Obote.
Golf Charlie Tango, thanks. Basic service, clear to enter controlled
There goes the
airspace on
plane.
track Oboto, climbing flight level 80.
It's basic service, clear to enter control airspace on track Oboto, climb to flight level 80, Golf Charlie Tango.
Ryanair 467, reduce speed 220 knots, turn right heading 050 degrees.
Right, heading 050, speed to 200 knots. Ryanair 467.
Confirm speed 220.
220, my apologies, Ryanair 467.
Ryanair 37 uniform Mike, turn left heading 1905, descend 3000, speed 180 knots or greater.
1905, descend to 3000, 18 knots or greater for Ryanair 37 uniform Mike.
Ryanair 3 Echo Echo, resume navigation direct well in, climb flight level 120.
Resume on navigation direct Welland and climb 120 Ryanair 3 double echo.
Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor, turn left heading 215.
Left 74 Charlie Victor.
Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec, request push and start.
Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec, stand 8, push and start approved, face south.
Push and start approved, face south, Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec.
Good day, Ryanair 6 Mike Charlie again with you, stand 9, requesting clearance to Dublin.
Ryanair 6 Mike Charlie, I'll call you back. Break Ryanair 37 uniform Mike, turn left heading 185, descend altitude 2,500 feet.
185, 2,500 feet for Ryanair 37 uniform Mike.
Ryanair 467, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1011, Ryanair 467.
Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor, speed 220 knots, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
220 knots, descend 3,000 feet, 74 Charlie Victor.
Radar, good day, Ryanair 36 Delta uniform 4000.
Ryanair 36 Delta uniform, Stansted radar, hello, climb now, flight level 110.
Climb now 110, 36 Delta uniform.
Ryanair 467, turn right heading 220 degrees.
Right, 220, Ryanair 467.
And the aircraft was resolution, sorry, what was your call sign?
Ryanair 6 Mike Charlie.
Ryanair 6 Mike Charlie, cleared Dublin, Rodney 1 Charlie, warning step climb, squawk 6306.
Rodney 1 Charlie flights Dublin, step climb 6306, Ryanair 6 Mike Charlie.
Correct, rate Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, descend flight level 90.
7 level 90, Ryanair 7 Mike Golf.
Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor, turn left heading 1905, speed 180 knots.
Left 105, speed 180 knots, Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor.
Ryanair 37 uniform Mike, turn left heading 070 degrees, cleared ILS runway 04.
070 degrees, cleared ILS approach runway 04 for Ryanair 37 uniform Mike.
Ryanair 5 7 push and start.
Ryanair 5 Alpha Whiskey after the company max has passed left to right behind, stand 7, push and start to through face south.
After the company max passes from left to right and push and start to face south,
Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, turn left heading 085.
Right, let's get tower in, 123805.
That's a left turn.
Stansted approach, very good evening, KLM 116 with you, inbound, Rin is 1 Alpha, arrival about, and we are descending to 80.
Roger, Ryanair 3 Echo Echo, monitor Unicorn 122.8, goodbye.
Unicom, Ryanair 3 double echo.
KLM 116, vectoring ILS runway 04, descend flight level 90.
Fernando 0, vectoring is 04, KLM 116.
Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, descend flight level 80.
Level 80, Ryanair 7 Mike Golf.
Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor, turn left by 5 degrees, descend altitude 2,500 feet.
Left by 5, 2,500, Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor.
Ryanair 37 uniform Mike, speed 160 knots or greater to 4 DME.
160 knots or greater until 4 for Ryanair 37 uniform Mike.
Ryanair 36 Delta uniform, monitor Unicom 122.8, good night.
Unicom 128, Ryanair 36 Delta uniform, good night.
Ryanair 467, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Ryanair 467.
Ryanair 37 uniform Mike, contact Stansted Tower 123.805, call sign only, goodbye.
13805, call sign only for Ryanair 37 uniform Mike, enjoy the shim, bye.
You too.
Ryanair 6 Mike Charlie, stand 9, requesting push and start.
Ryanair 6 Mike Charlie after the company max is clear behind, stand 9, push and start approved face south.
That's not me, push and start approved face south, Ryanair 6 Mike Charlie.
Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec, request taxi.
Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec, taxi holding point Bravo 1.
Bravo 1, Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec.
Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor, turn left heading 135.
Left 135, Ryanair 4 Charlie Victor.
Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, descent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1011.
6,000 feet, good, 1011, Ryanair 7 Mike Golf.
And Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, turn right heading 190 degrees.
Right heading 190.
I have, Gus. I just tend not to. I don't know why.
KLM 116, fly heading 265.
265, climb 116.
Now this controller is just on fire. So good. Yeah, probably should have done Gus, really. Kind of feel like it's a bit late in the day for that now. I don't want to rock the cart, so to speak.
Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor, left heading 070 degrees, cleared by left 04.
Left 070 degrees, cleared by runway 04, Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor.
Ryanair 467, speed 180 knots, turn left heading 200 degrees.
Left 200, speed 180, Ryanair 467.
KLM 116, descend flight level 80.
That's your KLM 116.
Can't see anyone out there. Thought we might.
Golf Charlie Tango, radar control.
Radar control, Golf Charlie Tango.
Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
Descent 4,000 feet, Ryanair 7 Mike Golf.
Ryanair 467, turn left heading 190 degrees, descent altitude 2,500 feet.
2,500, turn left 190, Ryanair 467.
Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor, speed 160, correction 165 knots to 40 ME.
165 to 40 meters, 74 Charlie Victor.
Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec, do you require a backtrack? Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec, do you require a backtrack?
Negative, Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec.
34 X-ray Quebec, thanks. From Bravo 107, clear takeoff, winds 110 degrees.
West Castle, I will reply to you once you're on the ground. It's a bit busy at the minute, mate. But there is a way.
Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, turn right heading 225, speed 180 knots.
Heading 225, speed 180 knots, Ryanair 7 Mike Golf.
Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor, contact Stansted Tower 123.805, call sign only.
Call sign only to Stansted Tower 123.805, Ryanair 74 Charlie Victor, thank you very much.
KLM 116, turn left heading 250 degrees.
250 degrees, KLM 116.
Ryanair 6 Mike Charlie, taxi holding point Bravo 1.
Probably 1,
Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
Descent 3,000 feet, Ryanair 7 Mike Golf.
Ryanair 467, turn left heading 135.
Left 135, Ryanair 467.
KLM 116, descent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1011.
6,000 feet, QNH 1011, KLM 116.
Golf at Charlie Tango, if you'd like you can route direct Silver.
Perfect, that's very much appreciated. Direct to Silver, Golf Charlie Tango.
No, it's a long way and you're really slow.
Yeah, it's a long way round.
Could have chosen the more scenic way around the coast. Yeah. Ryanair 5 Alpha Whiskey, taxi holding point Bravo 1. Ryanair 467, turn left heading 070 degrees, cleared IS 04.
070, cleared for the ILS 04, Ryanair 467.
Good evening, Radar, yes, Ryanair 2 Lima, passing 3,000, climb flight level
Alright, gear down.
Ryanair 2 Lima, Stansted radar, hello. Turn left heading 245.
Auto left 245.
Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, turn left heading 195, descend altitude 2,500 feet.
195, down to 2,000 feet right now, so Mike.
Negative 2,500 feet.
2,500 feet.
Active radar, good evening, Stockwood 1375 Heavy, 438 Luton, information Charlie, QNH 1010, IFR to Paris, please.
Stockwood 1375, Stansted radar, hello. Cleared Paris, Rodney 1 Charlie departure. Warning step climb, squawk 0332.
Cleared Paris, Rodney 1 Charlie, copy step climb squawk 0332, Stockwood 1375.
Stockwood 1375, read back correct. Rate Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, turn left heading 170 degrees.
Left 170 degrees right now, so Mike Golf.
Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec, report your passing altitude.
Passing 3,800 for 5,000, Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec.
Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec, thanks, climb now, flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Ryanair 34 X-ray Quebec.
Ryanair 2 Lima, climb at now, flight level 150.
Auto 150.
Ryanair 467, speed 160 knots to 4, do you hear me?
160 till 4, Ryanair 467.
Ryanair 467, contact tower 123.805, course sign only, goodbye.
Also only 123.805, thanks for service. Stansted Tower, Ryanair 467.
Ryanair 467, Stansted Tower, good evening. Continue approach 1 to depart ahead, surface winds 110 degrees, 1 knots.
Continue approach, Ryanair 467. Right, let's crank up the volume a bit here, shall we?
Ryanair 467, runway 04, clear to land.
Clear to land 04, Ryanair 467.
Ryanair 34 hotel, contact Stansted radar 120.625, goodbye.
120.625, good night, Ryanair 34 hotel. See ya.
Oops, managed to click my thing here. Okay, speed brakes up. And armed. Lordy, we got a crosswind. Continue.
Ryanair 23365, Lima 1 line up runway 04.
Line up runway 04 and 2336.
Not too bad that, given the circumstances. Not too shabby that.
Ryanair 2336, surface winds 110 degrees, 12 knots, runway 04, clear to takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Ryanair 04, Ryanair 2336, thank you.
Ryanair 467, continue rolling, please.
Continue rolling, Ryanair 467. Damn it, my auto brakes kicked in then.
Ryanair 467, thank you, welcome into London Stansted. Taxi left onto hotel, contact ground 121.730, goodbye.
Left onto hotel, contact ground, Ryanair 467.
Tower Ryanair 7 Mike Golf.
Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, that's Tower, good evening. Continue approach 1 to depart ahead.
21730.
approach, Ryanair 7 Michael.
Stansted ground, good evening, Ryanair 467 on hotel.
Ryanair 467, welcome to Stansted. Stand 61 via hotel and Delta.
Stand 61 via hotel and Delta Ryanair 6467. Oh man, that was annoying. That was a bit annoying there. That auto brake thing stopped me moving. So I had to quickly get out of the way. That was almost faultless, that flight, except for that one last little bit. Never mind. Come on. God, I hate these buttons. I really hate these buttons. I need to get like a little stream deck I can just map buttons to. That's the dream. That is the dream. Okay, right. I'm just gonna get myself sorted. Then I will look at chat. Whoa! Speaking of looking at chat, Thomas, it's €20. Sorry, I missed that. So sorry, I missed that. I was obviously in the height of landing. Alright, so this is Juliet, I believe, and we want the next one, which is Delta.
Stansted ground for a good evening, Neptune 09 Tango Alpha. So stand 2, Boeing 738, with Oscar on board, 1011 hectopascals, clearance to Edinburgh, please.
Neptune 9 Tango Alpha, cleared to Edinburgh, UTAR 1 Sierra departure, 0505.
Right. Right onto Delta.
And cleared Edinburgh, UTAR 1 Sierra and the Squawk again, please. Neptune 9 Tango Alpha.
0505.
And Squawk 0505, Neptune 9 Tango Alpha.
9 Tango Alpha, the readback's correct.
And then stand 61 is far left, I believe. Is my Toby on now? My Toby was on just a few seconds ago. I'll turn it on again. There we go, now it's on.
Taxi Lima 1 on the 04 where Juliet and Lima.
So I'm now looking at that Ryanair. Looking at the R specifically on the word Ryanair.
Mike Golf on hotel. Ryanair 7 Mike Golf, welcome to Stansted. Stand 62 via hotel and Delta.
Stand 62 via hotel and Delta, Ryanair 7 Mike Golf.
Yeah, I feel like that was a pretty successful flight. Feel happy with the landing. It's quite challenging in its own little way. Now, do I want 6-1 right or 6-1 left? Let's take right. Or can we go right in the middle? Can we go in the middle here? I'm not sure. Let's go 6-1 right. Not seeing a yellow line for the middle, although it does look like a plane could potentially go there. Yeah, it is on the charts. 6-1 right it is. That'll do. Beautiful, right. Lights off, APU power on. Turn the engines off. Yeah, we're going to head up to... Where should we go? What time is it? 9 o'clock. Edinburgh ground's on. We could head up to Edinburgh. Eddie might not be a bad shout. Oh, Thomas, sorry I missed your donation there in the stress of landing. Right, let's close that flight. See how much money we made for the airline.
That's a grand, good evening.
Hey, 12 grand.
Stand 11.
Yeah, okay, so we departed 5 minutes too early, so I thought we'd get a small fine for that.
That 33 Yankee stands to ground. Hello, pass your message.
That's a ground, that 33 Yankees and A321, stand 11 with information Oscar requesting clearance to Edinburgh as filed.
That 33 Yankee cleared to Edinburgh, Utah 1 Sierra departure, score 5015.
Oh, Bristol's on, is it? So it is. Mind you, that really is a short hop, isn't it?
Edinburgh via the Utah 1 departure, squawk 5015, Zap 33 Yankee.
That 33 Yankee readback is correct.
Right, let's book ourselves another flight.
Fully ready to the tower on 123.
Free flight, air not will say. We'll do Ryanair 223 for the next call sign. I just make the call signs up, I don't know if I should or whether I shouldn't. Okay, Ryanair 223. Stansted. Easy, just type the codes, isn't it? And we'll take...
Stansted ground, very good evening, Command 116 video, request taxi ticket.
KLM 116, good evening, welcome to Stansted, stand 25 right via Hotel Link Alpha Juliet.
Just going to repeat that, taxiway for stands 25 right.
Stand 25 right via Hotel Link Alpha Juliet.
Hotel Link Alpha Juliet, come on.
Hey, Rambio.
Thank you.
Right, I just need a minute to get myself sorted.
Ground, good evening, Scandinavian 49 kilos, stand 12, information Oscar 1011, it's type A320, requesting IFR clearance to Copenhagen.
Scandinavian 49 kilo, good evening, clear Copenhagen, Clacton 5 Sierra departure, squawk 0252.
Roger, cleared to Copenhagen via the Clacton 5 Sierra departure, squawking 0252, Scandinavian 49 kilo.
Scandinavian 49 kilo, readback correct. Oscar current QNH 1011.
Oscar 1011, Scandinavian 49 kilo.
Right, I'm just filing the new flight plan on VATSIM and we'll get on our way.
Stansted ground. British Airways 480, radio check.
Speedbird 480, readability 5.
Right, we need some lights in here. Let's go to Edinburgh. Love a bit of Eddie. Wrong button. I want to get a ground power unit. Good, ground power's on its way. Cheers, Cameron. What's New Sky? New Sky is where we run our virtual airline, so that's kind of the software that we do that through. So, although we're flying as Ryanair, I'm actually sort of logging the flight hours as my own airline, Airnaut. So, a little bit of a cheat, but that's okay. Happy days. Right, we're nearly ready. Good. Good, 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 good. There we go. Though for some weird reason it's got me as X-ray November Oscar, despite the fact I didn't, but that's my thing. Anyway, who cares? Let's go to route, flight bound request, set the payload, set the fuel. We're not mucking around. We need to get gone. It's the Thrustmaster Boeing TCA yoke. And I love it.
All stations, Stansted ground is now closing.
Oh.
Continue with your request to Stansted Tower on 123.805.
Jolly good. West Castle, you asked a question, didn't you, about wing views?
Stansted Tower, good evening. Scandinavian 49 Kilo, stand 12, ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 49 Kilo, Stansted Tower, good evening. Stand 12, push and start approved, onto Charlie East.
I do have a video on the channel, it's called Quick and Easy Wing Views. Basically, I map them to
Push
buttons
and start approved, onto Charlie East, Scandinavian
on my
49
keyboard. So like Alt and a number. The video will explain it all, but yeah, it's done through the keyboard rather than the buttons on your joystick.
Scandinavian 49 Kilo, apologies, it's going to be Alpha East.
I did wonder, many thanks for confirming that. So push and start for Alpha East, Scandinavian 49 Kilo.
Thank you. Easy 244, contact Stansted radar 120.625, bye-bye.
02 approach on 12065, easy 244, thanks for the feedback.
Bye.
Okay, let's load in that.
Zap 33 Yankee, stand 11, request push and start.
Zap 33 Yankee, Stansted Tower, good evening. Stand 11, push and start approved onto Alpha East, caution aircraft pushing to your left.
11 push and start, Alpha East, and turn the aircraft on the left, Zap 33 Yankee.
Right, let's just check in on the ATIS again for Stansted. Information Oscar. QNH is 1011. Happy days.
Tower, Seabird 480, requesting clearance to destination as filed. With current information as Zulu.
Really?
Sugar 480 from Tower, good evening. I need you on an even flight level heading to Dublin. Do you like flight level 3, correction 260 or flight level 280?
I'll take 260, thank you very much.
Sugar 480, thank you. Information passes current. You're cleared to Dublin. Utava 1 Sierra departure. Final flight level 260. Score 2154. QNH 1010.
You cut out for a second. I caught squawk 2154. Could you repeat the other part?
Speedbird 480, cleared to Dublin. Utava 1 Sierra departure. Squawk 1010. Information Papa current.
Alright, information Papa, please.
Oh no. I feel the pain.
I can't pronounce that. I'm sorry.
Sugar 480, no worries. It's Dublin. Utava 1 Sierra departure. I'll send it to you all by text.
Top controller.
No problem.
Top controller.
Alright, Seabird 480, cleared to Dublin by the...
No, Westcastle, it's not. It's. I'm sure I called it custom camera views or something like that. It's got a picture of an A330 wing going over LA.
Correct, report ready for push and start.
Understood, Seabird 480.
Once we're up in the air, I will. I'll send you the link. Cheers, Pavel. Yeah, that thumbnail. I was proud of that one. By the way, can you communicate with ATC with the voice? Yeah, that's what we're doing now. Stansted Tower, good evening. Ryanair 223 at stand 61 right. Information Papa on board aircraft type 737-800. Looking for clearance to Edinburgh, please.
Ryanair 223 Stansted Tower, good evening. Cleared to Edinburgh. Utava 1 Sierra departure. Squawk 1147.
Clear to Edinburgh on the Utava 1 Sierra departure, squawk 1147, Ryanair 223.
Ryanair 223, read back correct.
1 1 4 7. Put that into exponder. Pavel, you need to take a test to get yourself a VATSIM account that you can go online with, and then you can start flying with VATSIM, but that's like a whole thing in itself. Okay, 04 Utava 1 Sierra. That's looking good. N1 limit. Let's do our calculations. It's quite nice doing 2 short flights in the night. I quite like it. Like it a lot.
Scandinavian 49 Kilo is ready for taxi.
Scandinavian 49 Kilo, roger.
Okay, takeoff 1.
Lima 1, runway 04 via Juliet.
Select temp 42.
Taxi holding point Lima 104 via Juliet and Lima Scandinavian 49 Kilo.
Flaps 5, 138, 139,
Kilo, correct,
145.
and there was my mistake, Lima Trey.
Roger, Lima 3, Scandinavian 49 Kilo.
Southwest Tower, Sat 33 Yankee, ready taxi.
Sat 33 Yankee, roger, taxi holding point Lima Trey, runway 04 via Juliet and Link Lima.
Lima 3 via Juliet and Link Lima for Sat 33 Yankee.
Alright, it's a bit premature. Input 1 arrival, ILS 06. And we'll just back to ourselves. Because I've got a funny feeling we're going to be on Unicom for most of the way once we get out of here. So, out of Stansted, make a turn.
Stansted Tower, Los Angeles Papa Oscar, full establish runway 04.
Tartan.
Papa Oscar, Stansted Tower, good evening. Surface winds 110 degrees, 1.
Yeah, then we'll vector ourselves round. Come in. That's perfect.
Clear to land, runway 04, Los Angeles Papa Oscar.
To be honest, Westcastle, I don't really consider myself that much of an expert to be of any authority to do it. I've put up a quick video on the channel quite recently. I think I called it How to Get Started on VATSIM Without the Stress or something like that. It's not a particularly crazy in-depth tutorial. It's kind of surface level. So you could maybe start with that. And then if you kind of feel like...
Just confirm that's holding point Lima 3.
If you feel like it's something you might like.
A firm holding point Lima 3 via Juliet and Link Lima.
Juliet and Link Lima for Lima 3, Scandinavian 49 kilo, thank you sir.
No problem.
Let's look at the charts for my departure here. Alright, initial climb is 5,000 according to these charts. So that's good. Good. So... God, I hate these little switches. Ugh! So annoying. I think we're almost in a position where we can get ready to go. So, with that in mind, let's get GSX on the go. Take power from the APU.
Tower, good evening, Air France 2257, established ILS 04.
Let's remove the chops.
2257, Tower, good evening, continue approach number 1.
Continue approach number 1, Air France 2257.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Right, what time does the sim think it is? Let's buzz it back a little bit, give us a bit more daylight.
Locking gear.
Stansted Tower, Los Angeles Oscar, vacate runway Papa Rolling.
Air France 2257, surface wind 110 degrees, 11 knots, runway 04, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 04, Air France 2257.
Advisor 2 Papa Oscar, welcome to London Stansted, taxi left into hotel, contact ground. Correction, there is no ground. Taxi via hotel and Bravo stands 22.
Lufthansa Papa Tango, taking to gate 23 via Bravo, Hotel and Bravo.
Stansted Tower, Ryanair 223 at stand 61 right, ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 49 kilo behind the landing, Airbus A340 via Lima 3, line up runway 04 behind.
Off the A340 via Lima 3, line up 04 behind, Scandinavian 49 kilo.
Ryanair 223, apologies, 1061 right, push and start approved.
Push the set approved Ryanair 223. Alright, we want nose right, tail left.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Let's do engine 1 first. And let's turn off the packs, get the APU on. We're cruising at 320. It's fine. Happy days. Let's enjoy the sounds.
Lufthansa 146 show is established on ILS 04. We expect to vacate runway on Papa Romeo.
Copenhagen 49 kilos, altitude 110 degrees, 11 knots, runway 04, clear to takeoff.
Clear takeoff 04, Scandinavian 49 kilo.
Lufthansa 146, 2,000 power, good evening. Continue approach 1 depart ahead.
Continue approach Lufthansa 146 show.
Altitude 3 Yankee, South Tower.
Air France 2257, runway vacated.
Air France 2257.
Please set parking brakes.
Taxi right onto hotel.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Stand 15.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Alpha, hold short Juliet, and expect stand 15, Air France 22.
Stansted Tower, Golf November Whiskey Foxtrot Tango.
Under 1462, runway 77 degrees, 11 knots, runway 04,
runway 04, clear to land, Golf Foxtrot Tango.
Golf Foxtrot Tango, negative, stand by.
We'll go, Golf Foxtrot Tango.
Scandinavian 49 kilo, contact Stansted radar 120.625, goodbye.
Tow truck disconnected.
Contact us radar 120.625. Good evening, sir. Scandinavian 49 kilo.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Tango, South Tower, good evening. Report final, runway 04, your number 2, following a A320 on a short final. Caution, wake turbulence, recommended distance 5 miles.
Report final number 2 in traffic for runway 04, Golf Foxtrot Tango.
Tower, good evening, Ryanair 57 Romeo Echo, we're at gate 5 to Romeo, 738 Max, clearance Bratislava, please.
Ryanair 57 Romeo Echo, South Tower, good evening. Information purpose current to clear to Bratislava, collecting 5 Sierra departure, squawk 7573, 081010.
Information Papa, collecting 5 Sierra,
let's get
squawk 7573.
objective takeoff on.
Ryanair 57 Romeo Echo.
Ryanair 57 Romeo Echo, read back correct.
Oh no.
257, taxi stand 15 via Alpha.
Stand 15 via Alpha, Air France 2257.
Right, I should give them a buzz and we'll get things moving.
Golf Foxtrot Tango, surface winds 110 degrees, 11 knots, runway 04, clear to land.
Runway 04, clear to land, Golf Foxtrot Tango.
Stansted Tower, Ryanair 223, ready for taxi.
Ryanair 223, Roger, taxi by Juliet, hold short Bravo.
Juliet, hold short Bravo, Ryanair 223.
Lufthansa 1462, welcome to London Stansted, taxi Juliet, correction, Hotel, Bravo, hold short Juliet, expect stand 24 left.
Taxi, Hotel, Bravo, hold short at Juliet, expect stand 4 left, Lufthansa 146.
Good, right, just working out where I'm going there. I really need to get one of those, I need to get an iPad set up so that you can actually see it.
0, Roger.
Hence what I was saying about...
Are you able to push onto Bravo East by any chance?
Hence what I was saying about a lot of money needing to be spent on the channel.
No problem.
Air France 2257 on blocks, thanks for ATC service, have a good night.
Yes, Mark, new minis indeed. I saw that earlier. That's the basically the Apple Intelligence update, right? That's essentially all it is from what I can tell.
With 480 Roger, Bravo East is the taxiway just behind you. There will be 3 taxiway lines. It's the one closest to you. Can you push onto that, please?
Affirm. Thank you.
With 480 Roger, stand 6 for correction 3 4 left. Pushing past 2 from the Bravo East.
Right is clear. Left is clear.
Bye-bye. See you soon, bye-bye. Levanter 1462, continue taxi to stand 24 left via Bravo West.
Continue taxi, stand 4 left by
Okay,
via
so
Bravo
this next one is
West.
Charlie. We've been
So
given
no
clearance to go as far as Bravo, so we can basically go to the next junction, if you like.
Golf Foxtrot Tango, thank you very welcome to London Stansted. Is there any standoff choice today?
I don't have any Golf Foxtrot Tango.
Golf Foxtrot Tango, Roger, taxi to stand 1 via Hotel and Alpha.
Taxi to stand number 1 via taxiway Hotel and Alpha. Golf Foxtrot Tango.
Okay, so I need to hold at this one because I've been told to, and obviously there's a plane coming.
Ryanair 223, give way to the Lufthansa A320, passing right to left on Bravo, then taxi down on point to Lima 1 via Juliet and Link Lima.
Wilco, then taxi to Lima 1 via Juliet and Link Lima. No, it's not live time. I like flying in some daylight. I feel like we're missing out on so much when it's dark. Just hold here. Be fine. Where is that Airbus going? It says flipping Airbus again, isn't it? Bet it's Wasp. Oxley, you mean the Ava? Very much enjoying it, although not using it tonight, of course, because we're flying Boeing tonight. Adri, how you doing, mate? How's things? I didn't realise you were controlling tonight.
Good evening, Iberia 285 at stand 12 with information Papa, type Airbus A320 Neo, requesting IFR clearance to Milan, ready copy.
Iberia 2885 Tower, good evening. Cleared to Milan, Clacton 5 Sierra departure. Squawk standby. The Squawk 1474.
That's the spirit, Adri, well done.
Clear to mount as filed, runway 04 via the collected 5 Sierra departure, squawking 1474, Iberia 285.
Iberia 285, feedback correct.
So we're essentially going down right to the end until this taxiway can take us no further and follow it round. Nice and easy. Yeah, this is such a great airport for a freebie. I'm sure any builds is better, but like, this was free. It's so cool. I love a good deal. I mean, I love any build stuff. I love their airports. It's so good. But I love a good deal even more. Boeing Aviation, good evening. How are you? Yeah, I saw that email earlier. I was tempted to pick up leads. Keep meaning to pick up leads. Just want to thank Thomas and Wisehat again for the donations tonight, and Dazza for the membership. It is, I know it sounds dramatic, but it is literally like your support is so important to the channel.
Ryanair 230, Central Tower, good evening. Surface winds 110 degrees, 11 knots, runway 04, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 04, Ryanair 230, thank you.
So I really do appreciate you.
Apologies, Stansted Tower, Iberia 285, ready for push and start, stand 12.
I'll be in to 885, register, stand 12, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Iberia 285.
Obviously, if you can't afford to donate or it's just not your thing, I get it. Really, believe me, I do. I really do get it. But you can press the like button, and that's free. That really helps too.
Roger, taxi Darling Point Lima 1 by Juliet and Link Lima.
Any builds wasp to celebrate the max. Well, I say celebrate, capitalise upon. Probably more accurate, but who can blame them? We're running a business here.
Correct.
Yes, it is indeed.
Good evening, Ryanair 57 Romeo Echo, we're ready for push and start.
Ryanair 57 Romeo Echo, Roger, stand 52.
Here we go, so we don't want to go in there, so we'll end up in a dead end. We need to go
approved, 57
over there.
Romeo Echo.
Yeah, this is the world update Stansted, and it is fabulous. For a freebie, I don't know how you could possibly moan. Right, we're going for Link Lima, which is basically here. Then we're going to Lima 1. Ah, look at the timing on that.
Ryanair 223 via Lima 1, line up runway 04.
Line up and wait 04. Ryanair 223. Engines continuous. Strobe and steady. Tara. Right, let's crank the volume a bit for takeoff, shall we? Right, I will catch up with you all once we're up in the air and we are in a bit more of a stable position. Check there's an out coming. Maybe we'll have to start introducing sterile cockpits in the stream. Because I felt like I really needed to concentrate then when we were coming in to land here, because it's quite busy and I didn't want to mess the controllers around.
Stansted Tower, Iberia 285, ready for taxi to the active runway.
Iberia 2885, I'll just
Standing by, Airbus 285.
Ryanair 223, Southampton 11 Hills Cruise 11 knots, runway 04, code to Takeoff.
Give takeoff 04, Ryanair 223.
Ryanair 230, welcome to London Stansted. If you could keep it rolling please, stand 62 right, via hotel and link Delta.
Flex takeoff. Let's go.
So did you repeat that please?
Ryanair 230, stand 62 right, via hotel and link Delta, welcome to London Stansted.
80 knots.
60 right, hotel, link Delta, thank you very much.
V1. Rotate.
Good gravy.
I'll go to 885.
That's a bit of wind.
Oscar rate 5.
Gear up. Yikes. That was a bit of a tail kicker.
Lima 1 via Juliet handling Lima, Airbus 285.
Ryanair 223, contact Stansted radar 120, that's 625, bye.
12065, Ryanair 223, thanks. Okay, I'm just going to do autopilot while I sort this out. What was it? 12065.
So it's 2579, a turn left heading at 220 degrees.
Left 220, Skyways 2579.
Stansted radar, Ryanair 223, approaching 4,000 feet on the Utava 1 Sierra, departure at Stansted.
Ryanair 223, Stansted radar, hello, fly heading 325, climb flight level 120.
325, flight level 120, Ryanair 223. Yeah, 325.
Skyways 2579, descent altitude 2,500 feet.
2500, Skyways 2579.
There we go. Flaps up.
Stansted radar, good evening, Ryanair 4 Victor Alpha, inbound path 1, plot flight level 153 now, descending to flight level 90.
Ryanair 4 Victor Alpha, Stansted radar, hello. Vectoring ILS runway 04, descend flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, expecting sector 05 ILS 04.
Told you to get to 12,000 feet.
Ryanair 223, resume and navigation direct Welland.
And navigation direct Welland, Ryanair 223.
Ryanair 54 Yankee Papa, turn left heading at 200 degrees.
Left turn 200 degrees.
Nice little shortcut there. Let's go.
Stockwood 137 flight, report your passing altitude.
3500, sorry, Stockwood 1375.
Stockwood 1375, climb now flight level 80.
Climb now flight level 80, Stockwood 1375.
Skies 2579 and turn right heading 320 degrees, speed 180 knots or greater.
Turning right 320, speed 180 greater, Skyways 2579.
Easy 18 Golf Tango, fly present heading, descend flight level 80.
Present heading, flight level 80 for 18 Golf Tango.
Alright, standard pressure. Then I'll be able to pay you guys a bit more
Skyways
attention.
2579, turn right heading 010 degrees, cleared ILS runway 04.
Right turn 010, cleared ILS 04, Skyways 2579.
That's the Spirit Westcastle. You get them to work.
Lot 44905, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, lot 44905.
Easy 18 Golf Tango, descent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1010.
6,000 feet, QNH 1010 for 18 Golf Tango.
Ryanair 54 Yankee Papa, turn left by 5 degrees.
Left by 5 for entry level.
Ryanair 223, monitor Unicorn 122.8, good night.
122.8, thanks for service, Ryanair 223.
Stockwood 1375, same for you, Unicorn 122.8.
Happy days. Right, I can chat to you all now. What we're cruising at? 320. Just get ourselves up there, shall we? Stansted traffic, Ryanair 223, leaving Stansted radar, heading for flight level 320. Currently flight level 100. Stansted traffic. God, I butchered that, didn't I? There. How you doing, Thomas? How's things? Not a bad evening for it, is it? Whoa, no way, it says we peaked at 87 viewers tonight. I didn't realise that. Crazy. That's almost a record.
Diesel traffic, Stockwood 1375 is 9300 on Rodney 1 Charlie to Luton. Climbing flight level 220. Be advised, climb across the path with Nugra, Tobid, Honolly and Fitway stars into Heathrow. Traffic is by Heathrow.
Where's that down there? Oh, you're flying Stockholm in real life. Nice. No, I don't think I have, actually. Don't think I've flown there. Right, where are we and what are we looking at? Is that Bedford? Potentially Bedford. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. Don't know. Cheers for all the likes tonight, guys. Honestly, it really, 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 really helps. Can't tell you how much it helps. Forgot to turn my lights off, didn't I? Let passengers out. Cranfield, maybe. Struggling to see on Navigraph what it is. That's the stuff, isn't it? There you go, Lone Gamer gets it. What are you saying there, Edry? I don't understand some people. I had 4 orders today on delivery, all of which the same person, amounting to £84 total. 4 orders? Oh, as in like, well, like food orders. £84 for one person. Surely they must have been ordering for like a party of people, right? Surely. Duxford at a guess. Looking at where we were flying on Navigraph, there's either Bedford or Old Warden. I wouldn't like to say which one it was. Cheers, Chelsea. Have a good one, mate. Cheers for the dono the other day on the video. I saw that. Very much appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. Very kind. Oh, there go the views. Cheers, Wasp. Yeah, so I need to figure out a camera setup for the shed now. Obviously doing a face reveal, that's kind of fueled getting a camera. Now I do have a camera, obviously, because you're seeing yoke cam. But it's, I don't know, it is a proper camera. It's a Sony mirrorless A5000, and when I bought it second hand off of eBay, thinking, oh, I'm getting a flipping deal here. But I got it for like £100. I thought it was a bargain. And I got it into the shed, and I was like, this sucks. It's really bad. For low light, it's absolutely dreadful. And you've guessed it, in the shed, it's low light. So I don't know what to do, really. Option 1 is I keep it. It might be that I can repurpose it as my face cam, and then I buy like a webcam, maybe like an Elgato face cam or something, to be the new yoke cam, looking at all this here. Or option 2 is I keep this as is for yoke cam because it's good enough. It's not the best, I'm not happy with it, but it's good enough. And we're on a budget over here. And then get like a face cam or something as my actual face cam. Am I buying the 737 MAX? Not at this time, only because I need to spend a lot of money on other stuff for the channel right now that takes priority. Looks awesome though. It does look awesome. And I wish him the best. Almost at cruise. Garden animal cam. I suppose I could put a camera in the guinea pig hutch. that could be one thing, I suppose. A CTP slot. Remind me what that is? Is that like a VATSIM test or something? You know what, Lone Gamer? In the early days of kind of thinking about this channel and thinking about any sort of YouTubing, I was trying to work out how I could be different. And I did wonder, like, if I was to sit my dog in front of a green screen and just record him, because he's such a good dog, if you just said sit and stay, he would, and he'd be quite happy. He'd probably sit there for like an hour if you told him to. Like, he's very, very well behaved. Obviously, I wouldn't make him sit there for an hour. I'd do it for like a minute and then loop it. But I did think maybe I could have a channel called, like, I don't know, Captain Dog, and literally just have the dog, you know, like how streamers sit there in front of a green screen looking cool. I just thought, well, just do that, but with the dog, and just let the dog be the star of the show, and I'll just silently sit here, not having to interact with chat at all, and just let the dog run the show, basically. And if anyone criticises a landing, I'll just be like, I'm a dog. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Because people do like to criticise the old landings on YouTube. You say that, Gracia, I did kind of think about stuff like that, like what kind of like celebrations could the dog do, like, you know, in the event of a sub 200 feet per minute touchdown. Like, all this crazy stuff went through my head, and in the end I was like, just stop being a scaredy cat and do it yourself, basically. I have a 144 Hz monitor, 1440p. Do you recommend an FPS cap, and if so, what would a good cap be? Depends what hardware you've got, but like, I can't even get 60 reliably, and I've got a 5800X3D 4080 Super. Like, right now, the sim is doing 33, 31, 30, 29. Stop falling. Get higher.
Beaver, hold in control cruiser if you want to take an intersection.
It's getting even worse.
Intersection ahead of you.
God damn it. So yeah, I rely on
yeah,
frame
no,
gen.
that's no worries. I'm just testing out this team, but I'm happy to wait. Thanks very much.
So yeah, I rely heavily on frame gen to double me up. NVIDIA frame gen essentially does double what the sim gives it, so top of descent 94 miles. I mean, there was a period of time where I had the sim capped on my old PC, which is now my streaming PC over there. You can see it there, that white PC. That used to be my sim PC. And I had it capped at 30.
Golf, Tango, Bravo, Victor, taxi runway 23 right via Papa, Kilo, Juliet.
Oh dear, I'm tired. Alex, how's it going?
Yeah, I just quite wrong turn there myself. I'm just going to cut back in front of you here at Foxtrot 2.
Sure, no worries.
Yeah, you're right, Lone Gamer. You're right. I miss having it all on one PC. Like, I do miss having just a single PC set up, because having two PCs is a faff. It's more electricity, it's more heat in this very, very small windowless shed that I'm in. But, you know, It is much better now. I've got a 2 PC set up. Like, I was having issues. I did a stream for Lelystad, and just as we came into land, like literally short final, when we were on a single PC setup, I started getting encoder overloaded warnings. I was like, oh no. And then everyone in chat was like, stream's lagging. I was like, I know it's lagging, but there's nothing I can do. It was so annoying. I had to email the developer and apologise and be like, look, yeah, it went wrong. And it was at that moment that I was like, you know what, that's enough. Like, I'm trying to pursue this as a business, kind of. And I just let someone down. So I pretty much ordered a streaming PC there and then. Top Twitch streamer spent 100k on internet fibre to his ranch. Damn. See, that's where I'm lucky, because we've just had fibre put into the house.
Manchester traffic lining up runway 63 right via Juliet 1. Manchester.
It's been a very, very long wait. They've been digging trenches and laying cables for what seems like 3 years. Finally, they've connected us. It's really nice there. It's really nice. Alright, 60 mile to go. Let's take us down to 7,000 when it's time. I can't imagine there's going to be much on. What time is it right now? Almost 10 o'clock at night. And yes, I'm well aware it's not night time in the sim. I just like flying at daytime. Cheers, Mascastle. See you later. Go easy. Hey, Dave, you're back in Twitch chat. Got to land the 737 the Ryanair way. I don't know. Like, every time I've flown with Ryanair, they've been really good. Their landing, they brought us back from Malaga to Bristol, and we landed runway 09 into Bristol, and well, we all know there's a speed hump in 09. And that landing was the stuff of envy. Like, it was so good. Like, boff. Right where it should have been. So smooth.
Manchester traffic, Golf, Tango, Tango Bravo, Victor, line up runway 22 right. Manchester.
Yeah, I've never really understood the jokes online. Like, some things just become a meme and then they don't go away. That's the internet for you. Also using frame gen, I get 80 FPS on the ground. So that's 80 FPS after frame gen. That must be, right? So what I do, I limit the sim to 60 FPS in the NVIDIA app. That then tells the sim to cap it. Obviously I don't have it capped at that today because I've been running benchmarks, hence it's going into the 40s, but by capping it at 60 in the NVIDIA app, it will make the sim output 30 and then frame gen doubles it to 60. Haven't Ryanair got like a new thing, ABG, always getting better? I was watching a talk with Michael O'Leary, boss of Ryanair. He was saying, like, it's remarkable. We be nice to people and sales increase. And he's almost like, oh, I should have done this ages ago. You can get frame gen with AMD because I'm trying to find a way to do it. Yes, but the game needs to support it. Although I think they can do it at a driver level, but it's not as good. So I think you can do it. I'm not sure. I'm not too up to date with what AMD are up to on that front. I thought they were doing something where in the driver would do it, but it's a bit. It's not as good because obviously if you're going to use FSR3. That requires the game developers to actually implement it into their game engine so it all works nicely. And then you get better results that way, and that's how frame generation works also. Like the game devs actually have to go to some effort to include it in the game. Flight Sim 24 apparently will get FSR3 frame generation from AMD. Not at launch though, and I don't believe there's a timeline on it. But it is, you know, hoping to come. Watch your first VATS in flight and now I'm at close flight. You should do it. Like, you could always just do like the first part. You could just do the takeoff and, you know, like the taxi and departure, and then just disconnect if you want to. Like, well, this is a problem, Lone Gamer, because even with a 4080 Super, pre-frame gen, we're only getting 40 because I'm limited by my CPU. So it's like, I'm curious to see what the 9800 X3D is going to do, because that's coming. Allegedly, they're going to announce it on the 25th of October, and it's going to do a retail launch in early November. Now, I'm on a 5800 X3D, which isn't a bad CPU by any means. The 7800 X3D is considerably better again, and you would hope the 9800 X3D is even better again. So we'll see. Is that actually the GPU being the limitation though, Lone Gamer? What CPU have you got? In an ideal world, I would like to get 60 frames a second, no frame gen required. That's kind of what I would really like from the sim. Whether we'll get it, I don't know. Echo, we're flying up to Edinburgh. Will I upgrade to the new 5000 series cards? They're coming in January, right? Probably not. And I say probably not because I'm the world's biggest sucker for graphics cards and processors and all of that. From Stansted, Echo. Yeah, probably not for me, because I'm on a 4080 Super, which is a really nice card. Not priced particularly well, but it did solve my problem. Hey, nice one, Echo. That's cool. Yeah, Henry, if you're at a busy airport, if you're on VATSIM, if you've got traffic on, like, you're going to suffer, basically. Night, Pavel. Oh yeah, it's a good point, late game. I should have turned that off. For now, TK, maybe. For now. Did I end up getting a new car? No, I didn't actually, Josh. We think we might have fixed it. For 400 quid. Which is a damn sight better than many thousands on a new car. What do you think is a good beginner route on VATSIM? Edinburgh to somewhere. Maybe Edinburgh to Bergen? Oh no. Shouldn't laugh, but that sucks. Almost got 4 million views on all my videos. No way. That's cool. Well, I do keep telling my wife that I'm a celebrity, so I'm not surprised. Ah, Scotland Control! 126-300. Let's give them a call. I didn't realise they'd come online. Scottish Control, Ryanair 223, flight level 240, descending for 7,000 feet.
Ryanair 223, Scottish Control, good evening. Stop your descent, flight level 90 at input 1 Echo arrival, landing runway 06.
We will halt our descent at flight level 90 for the input 1 Echo 06, Ryanair 223.
Ryanair 223, expect vectors for the ILS.
Expect vectors for the ILS, Ryanair 223.
Scottish Control, Ryanair 122, Mike, passing flight level 220.
Ryanair 122, Mike, Scottish Control, good evening. It's the Tunzel 1 Echo arrival, landing runway 06. Descend initially, flight level 170.
Expect twins 1 Echo arrival 06. Descend 170. Ryanair 122, Mike.
Chunksy says, I have that yoke, I love it, but I have the Boeing quadrant and it's kind of tricky when flying an Airbus. Yes, that's why I use the Airbus one, and people give me so much stick for it when they see it. Honestly, the amount of grief I get on TikTok. People being like, and the comment is like the same. Every single person says the same thing, almost to the word. It's almost like they're just... It's almost like there's like this kind of mind virus that's just reduced everyone's thoughts to like this really basic level, and that's all they can get out.
Swiss 73 Kilo, welcome to Edinburgh. Vacate next right and hold at Charlie 3.
Cheers, Coda.
Next right for hold Charlie 3, 73 Kilo, thanks for the welcome.
Yeah, what Paul said. Cheers, Paul.
Ryanair 122, Mike, flight heading 05 is 0 degrees.
Always tempted, John.
050 degrees, Ryanair 122, Mike.
Ryanair 223, fly heading 335.
Fly heading 335, Ryanair 223. Where are we flying? We are flying to Edinburgh and we've come up from Stansted. So originally at the start of the stream we started at Cork, went Cork to Stansted, now we're doing Stansted to Edinburgh. Oh Claudia, sorry I missed you in the scroll there. Where's the stream overlay from? So the data comes from SimToolkit Pro.
223, descent to altitude 6,000 feet, Edinburgh QNH now 1008.
Descend to 6,000 feet, Edinburgh QNH is now 1008, Ryanair 223.
Ryanair 223, you've got around about 42 track miles to match now.
Roger, Ryanair 223.
Dublin 14 Zulu Tango, no further ATC for you, I'm afraid to continue with advisory 122.8.
Do 122 decimal, 1114 Tango, bye bye.
My plan is to do any long haul flights. No, not really.
Swiss 73 Kilo at Charlie 3, ready for taxi to gate.
Swiss 73 Kilo, apologies, thought I'd given you the other frequencies, 121.755.
No worries, 121755, Swiss 73 Kilo, thank you very much, goodbye.
Good night.
Haha, look who's on Edinburgh ground. I think Adri has taken up position in Edinburgh. Perfect. Cheers, Coda. Catch you again soon. Okay, 10,000 feet coming up.
Ryanair 223, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Ryanair 223.
Ryanair 223, small course correction, left heading 320 degrees.
Left 320, Ryanair 223. Yeah, Matt, I've always struggled with long haul. Just so flipping boring.
Ryanair 122, Mike, descend at flight level 100. And, just for your planning, you've approximately 60 track miles to touchdown.
Descend flight level 120 and copy that. Ryanair 122 Mike.
Okay, standard pressure I'm not sorry, standard pressure. Local pressure. Yes, Echo, we are. In fact, if you wanted to come over and watch on Twitch, that would be very much appreciated.
Ryanair 122, Mike, turn left heading 040 degrees.
Turn left 040 degrees. Ryanair 122 Mike.
Ryanair 223, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Ryanair 223. Okay, let's put the ILS in, 1089. And we will do a flaps 30 arrival. Barrows 310. Feels like we're a little bit on the high side here.
Ryanair 223, turn right heading 035, cleared ILS approach runway 0.
035 cleared ILS for runway 06. Feel like I'm coming in a bit hot.
Scottish, good evening, Nordic 54 Kilo.
Nordic to 5, connection Nordic 54 Kilo, Scottish Control, good evening. Squawk, speed this one out. Squawk 3377.
Squawk 3377, did be descending to level 8, 02 grace.
Nordic 54 Kilo, Roger. Nordic 54 Kilo, thank you. Descent to altitude 5,000 feet, set for QNH 1008.
1000 QNH 1008, Nordic.
Nordic 54 Kilo, fly heading 200 degrees.
Fly 200, Nordic 54 Kilo.
Hey, right. Feel like I made a bit of a mess of that there.
Ryanair 122, Mike, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, Edinburgh QNH 1008.
Descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Okay, gear down, flaps 30, lights are on, engines continuous.
Ryanair 223, the surface wind 120 degrees, 7 knots, runway 06, good land.
Clear to land 06, Ryanair 223. Felt like I was in a bit of a hurry then to lose all that speed, but actually I had loads of time.
Ryanair 122, Mike, flight course correction, turn right head 045, you can descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
045 degrees, descend 4,000 feet.
Okay, final approach speed 149.
Chris, good evening from Duncan.
3,000 feet, go around altitude is set. 060 in the heading.
Subject to X-ray Juliet, Scottish Control. 1,000. Beta, Norval 1 Juliet departure, squawk 1251. Number 1 Juliet. Ryanair 122, Mike, speed 220 knots or greater.
220 knots or greater, Ryanair 122 Mike.
Nordic climb 4 kilo, speed 220 knots or less.
220 less, Nordic down.
Subject 2 X-ray Juliet, can't remember if I said it, read back is correct.
Alright, we need to get a little bit over to the left, I fancy. That's better. Whoopsie. Bit of a nosedive.
Ryanair 122, Mike, on your heading, you cleared for the ILS approach, runway 06, report established.
Cleared ILS approach to report established, Ryanair 122 Mike.
Continue.
200. Nordic 5 at 4 kilo, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
100. Descend 4,000 feet, Nordic.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
There we go. I'll take that. Maybe a touch too late. Maybe a touch.
Nordic 5 kilo, reduce speed down 180.
180 knots, Nordic 5 kilo.
Keep it rolling.
Nordic 5 kilo, turn left, heading 160 degrees.
16 here, Nordic 5 kilo.
Ryanair 122, Mike, speed back to 180 knots, close to 6 DME.
180 knots to 6 DME, Ryanair 122 Mike.
Ryanair 223, welcome to Edinburgh, taxi stand, correction, taxi holding point, Alpha 18.
Taxi holding point Alpha 1. I missed the last part, apologies.
Alpha 18.
Alpha 18, Ryanair 223, thank you.
No problem, and you can contact the ground on 121.755.
121755, thank you for the service, Ryanair 223.
Welcome.
Oh. Almost went into the grass. Alright, let's give Adri a call, shall we? Because I imagine we're still online. Oh, I've just dropped my pen. Oh, come on. Edinburgh ground, good evening. Ryanair 223 on Alpha.
Ryanair 223 Edinburgh ground, good evening. Priority privilege flight, you can taxi stand 1 via Alpha and Echo, good day.
Stand 1 via Alpha and Echo, thank you very much, Ryanair 223.
How's the landing?
Better than average, 250 feet per minute.
Not bad, not bad.
Echo, sorry, to answer your question, this is the Thrustmaster Ava base. There is a review on the YouTube channel because Thrustmaster very kindly sent it to me not that long ago, which was super cool of them. And it was awesome to check it out. So I thank them very much for that. God, I hate these switches.
And station operations, Edinburgh ground is now closing. For further contact, Scottish Control 126 decimal trees. Yeah.
Thank you for the service.
Toodles.
Good evening.
Well, I would say we've had 2 fairly good landings tonight, by my standards at least. Right, here's Echo. Yeah, the plan for the Ava-based stick, I think, is to get the Flight Sim Projects stick. So when I was saying earlier about money needing to be spent on the channel and prioritising that and not currently having enough for the iFly, I need a camera, I need some sort of tablet that isn't my kid's. Sticking an Airbus stick on the top of the Ava base might be the next step. The Flight Sim Projects one looks awesome. It's even got like the little rubber surround and everything that you can buy. Oh shoot. I never started New Sky because it doesn't prompt you when it's a second leg. Ugh, that sucks. Never mind. Never mind. And here comes stand number 1. That was a bit of a swing and a miss there, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Awesome scenery though, this. Absolutely awesome. Oh, well thank you all for coming along anyway. I've had a very enjoyable evening of flying. Thanks to Adri for hopping on and doing a bit of last minute Edinburgh ground for us. Much appreciated. And just for interest, and I know Wasp will be wondering, now we've landed stand 1 at Edinburgh without SMT. We're at 31, 30 FPS. So make of that what you will. Alright, Falcon brakes on. Let's take power from the APU. Engines out of continuous. Engines off. Anti-collision light off. Seatbelt lights off. Beautiful. Right. Thank you all very much indeed. Thank you to those that donated and became members tonight. Like, that really does move the needle on the channel and what could potentially be for the channel in the future. So I do appreciate it. I really do. Equally, if you can't, or would rather not, I totally get it, and no bad feelings from me, that's for sure. But like I say, hitting the like button is something you can do for free, and it does help a ton. So for those that did that as well, I thank you. We did really well on the likes, we did really well on the viewers as a result. So yeah, thanks for a great stream, really do appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video or in the next stream. But until then, take the very best care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.